Okay, so picture this, right? Death Battle launches a Kickstarter to bring the show back, and it does way better than what the team expected. And one of the rewards for supporting said Kickstarter was the opportunity to pitch a matchup to the creators of the show themselves. Take a wild guess who jumped at the first chance to do something like this. It's me. I took the opportunity to do this. Hello. Van Chat will be joining soon. Good to know. Yellow. Yellow.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Hello.
Hi. Well, first off, let me say thank you so much for supporting the Kickstarter, for helping us bring the show back. Really appreciate it.
Of course, it's an honor.
Yeah, excited to talk to you. And the whole idea behind this call is the floor is yours. However you want to talk about your matchup idea, go for it. There's no expectation or anything like that. So we're just excited to talk to you about your idea.
Yeah, of course. I don't know if you guys could tell, but I am very, very nervous for this.
Okay.
All good.
That's
okay.
fine. Let me tell you that we like really no stress. We love getting in these calls and just getting to hear why you're excited. There's no wrong way, like Ben said, and like we've had everything from like some people being like, I don't know, I didn't really have anything to say. I just thought it'd be cool, and then we've had good discussions with that all the way to like PowerPoint presentations and stuff, which I see that you have prepared.
Yeah.
So like,
yeah,
it's just
yeah, of course. Want to start off by saying this pitch will be recorded if you guys are fine with that.
Yeah, no problem.
Sure.
All right. Awesome.
I'm looking forward to talking about this because I think this is the first them's fighting herds matchup I've ever seen. So
that's who this is.
I
Yeah.
have meant to play that game for so long, and I still haven't gotten around to it.
So you know them fighting herds. Okay, I was like fully expecting you guys to not know them fighting herds, to not know Melty Blood. So
No, dude.
We talked to the oh my god, what do they call their team? Main Six.
Main Six.
We were working with them on potentially a death battle.
Oh really
with
now?
ponies before all of everything happened with them. Their sprites were incredible, and we wanted to use them in death battle and stuff like that.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
actually really interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, we
Ancient
followed it
Death
since
Battle
Fighting Magic, and yeah, a lot of us are big fighting game fans.
Okay. Well, that is good to know. So of course, gonna start off with a little introduction right here. Hello, I'm Ethan.
Hi.
Been a long fan of the show since like Mario vs. Sonic, the first Goku vs. Superman, one of those two. And
Cool.
I'm very happy to give you guys this pitch for my second most wanted matchup for the show, which you already know by this point. But you know, in the words of the great sophist, behold.
Next time on Death Battle.
Subscribe and join as a member to see more Death Battle. Thanks for watching.
Yes, this is Sion,
great.
Eltnum, and Lacia versus Oleander, the Alchemist of Atlas and the Champion of the Woodlands.
Okay.
Just to give a little brief summary of who these two characters are, what they do and whatnot. So, who is Eltnum? Eltnum is one of the main heroines of Melty Blood, which is the sequel series of Tsukihime. She is a alchemist of Atlas. That is one of the main branches of the Mages Association. Being an alchemist, Eltnum's strength, speed, and endurance are way beyond of what a normal human can do, and she has very unique abilities like thought acceleration and memory partition. More on those in a bit. She is also a half vampire, or dead apostle, as the Type Moon lore calls it. She went rogue for 3 years due to that, due to Knight of Wallachia finding her, turning her into the half vampire, and she used those 3 years of going rogue to not only find a cure for her vampirism, but also beat the Knight of Wallachia with the help of the protagonist Shikitono. She will then later on take on Dust of Osiris, who is stated to be a future Eltnum if she were to succumb to her vampiric urges. Remember her; she will be very important later.
Okay.
So thought acceleration. It basically allows Eltnum to give her more room to think and find weaknesses that her opponents may have. So, like, example, Bane, she would learn that, hey, go for the Venom, and she would know that.
Okay.
Memory partition basically gives Eltnum 7 spaces in her head, which could allow her to multitask.
Okay.
Except she uses 2 of these to keep her friend Razorbeard alive. But still, 5 of these, she can do a lot with 5.
Okay.
And of course, she has the gun. Looks like a very normal gun. But this is actually the Black Ball replica. And it is a weapon capable of bringing destruction to the Earth, as one does. Now, why is this gun that is apparently a replica of the Black Barrel? That is because the actual Black Barrel looks like this.
Good lord.
Very, very big and not too practical to use in a fight, which is why she made the replica a normal gun. Now, remember Dust of Osiris? Future Eltnum with this big boy carrying her and whatnot? That's Hermes. Hermes is a Spiritron computer that also serves as a part of Dust of Osiris' arsenal, capable of typical cost lights and this big fuck off blast. Very big.
Mm-hmm.
Now, why is Hermes important? Why is it important to bring him up now? Simple. Dust of Osiris said herself, she is Eltnum's human life that was swallowed by the Knight of Wallachia, essentially making them the same person. And Dust of Osiris, or rather, Eltnum, is capable of using it. So I think by the logic that Multi-Blood provides, it's not too far-fetched to say Eltnum can use it too.
Okay.
Now, in canon, she has successfully suppressed Tatsuri's influence, but there is a chance that she could go full-on berserk. This is Sion Tati. Basically, if Eltnum fully turned on vampire, if she turned into a vampire, this kind of thing.
Got it.
Yeah. So now for Oleander, which you guys know a bit about, but here's more stuff about her. Oleander is one of the 6 prominent characters of them Swineherds who resides in the woodlands of Eltnum as a unicorn. Words are complicated. She is used to light magic, or rather, she used to, past tense, until she found a very interesting book. Didn't think too much about it. Read a few pages.
Unicornomicon. That's so good.
Until suddenly, her white bright coat suddenly turned dark, and was immediately shunned as soon as the other woodlands found out. Now, she was gonna burn the book right then and there, until the book started to talk. This would be Fating, or rather Fred. Yes, that's its actual name. Gave her the idea that, hey, the predators might be coming back soon, so instead of burning me, maybe we can do something about it, and maybe get the respect of your people back.
Evil or anti-hero unicorn warlock. I'm getting it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the two ended up becoming a very fearsome duo, eventually taking on and quote unquote defeating another champion named Arizona. I say defeat because in the story mode, even if you do manage to beat her, Fred straight up knocks Arizona out in the cutscene, and the moment Oleander wakes up, Fred is like, "Yo, you did it! You won!"
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, and, you know, these predators are dangerous. You know, they got claws and fangs and everything. Like, how else are they gonna take on these guys like Huggles and Flappy and Fluffers and Cuddles? Those are their actual names. I'm not bullshitting.
Yeah, that was great.
And of course, you know, yes, pretty simple moveset, not like too difficult to explain. Shadow Spark is a regular fireball. Chapter Trap is a trap. Teleport's a teleport. Shadow Blast is a big blast. And of course, all of this requires magic. Now, like most fighting game characters, starts off with nothing. But by landing the strongest version of her regular moves, she can steal her opponent's power, essentially.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Feels their energy and magic and whatnot.
Yes.
Got it.
And
Is there a move in the game where she just like sits down and reads the book to power up?
yes.
Is that what I'm
Yes.
gathering?
Yeah,
Okay.
yes.
That's amazing.
Yes. If you hold the like
Charge.
yeah.
essentially.
If you hold the like special move button, she can like read the book continuously, which allows her to fill meter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and of course, Oleander doesn't fight alone. She has Fred by her side.
Hello, Fred.
Yes. yeah.
Looks like a Fred, definitely.
Yeah.
Now I see the
yeah.
argument for the like mech creature. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. That's you know, funny thing. Oleander does have a move called High Fred.
Oh,
So-
great.
Yeah,
That's fun.
yeah. You know, he's capable of his own call swipes, and it's something so big that he claps you to death, as a demon does.
Mhm.
Sound familiar by chance?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this is the overall connections of the match. Two very smart characters that were the best in their respective fields, until something very bad happened to them, which caused them to change their lives for probably the worst. Sometimes better. That can also bring on special demons to fight with them.
All right.
Yeah, so these two are very popular. Eltnum being one of the most popular characters in the whole Type Moon lineup, and them Spine Herds being one of the most very beloved indie games in recent memory. So you could get something off of these two.
Got it.
For the analysis portion, you could use the multi-blood game and the manga. And for Oleander, you can obviously use the game. And the Book of Lore, which is canon. You could use this.
Oh, got it. I didn't know they wrote a book. That's cool.
Well, it's more like an online thing. It's
I figured.
Yeah, it's not like an actual book, as cool as that would be.
I'm somewhat familiar with the chaotic review schedule.
Yeah. Now, what about these, you may ask? Eltnum has also crossed over with Under Night, Fate, mostly Fate. These aren't completely necessary. The only real exceptions to use would be Eltnum's design from Under Night and the usage of Hermes, which was explained earlier. So these are completely optional. You don't have to use these if you don't want to. But, you know, if you want to, go for it.
Cool. Got you. Also, just want to give you a heads up, and we got another call in like 2 minutes. So, like, if there's anything like you really want to make sure you get across, now's the time. Also, you can send this presentation to an email. It'll pop up in the chat.
Okay, yeah.
We can reference it.
There is a lot. There is a lot it wants to do. Like, the voice actors. So this fight could have a very unique story to it because both of them had some like bad things happen in their lives. The difference is, Eltnum actively rejected her vampirism. Oleander straight up embraced the dark magic that was gifted to her, and Eltnum could see that bit of her in Oleander and be like, wow, that could have been me if I gave in to the vampirism. I could have been like that.
Got it.
So she would try to help Oleander see reason. But as the fight goes on, she would see that she can't be talked to. So ultimately, this fight brings in a whole lot of new things to the table. Brings in 2 new franchises. Brings in the possibility of more indie and like Type Moon representatives, and gives both of these games the spotlight that they deserve.
For sure, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely get the vibe. Really cool. Just
You did great.
really cool matchup idea.
Yeah.
Definitely get what you're going for. And honestly, like these are 2 franchises that I just have never really seen talked about, and I think would be cool.
Yes,
So
yes.
great pitch. Like Chad said, there's an email in the chat. If you can send that, because clearly you put a lot of work into this, and we just don't have time to go through everything.
Yeah.
If you can send it to that email, we do have to get to it. We literally have a call starting like right now.
That's fair.
Waiting.
Yeah, it's fair. That's fair.
But thank you so much for the support and the incredible pitch, and you did great. That was awesome.
Of course. Thank you, and thank you for this amazing opportunity. I hope I can do it again sometime.
Great.
Sure,
Well, thank you again. And yeah, please share this so we can check out some of the slides we didn't get to.
Yeah, of course.
All right, great. Thanks again for your support. Have a great rest of your day.
All right.
All right, bye.
Bye.